The Forgotten Basement. It began with a renovation announcement. Due to construction in the West Wing, the principal's voice echoed through the intercom, access to the lower basement level is strictly prohibited. Nobody paid much attention, except Max. The 15-year-old had always been drawn to hidden corners, off-limit zones, and rumors. And this announcement hinted at all three. That afternoon, in the cafeteria, Max leaned toward Emma and Jonas. "I overheard something. 2 workers found a sealed door in the old wing. It's not on the blueprints." Jonas grinned. "Maybe it's a secret Cold War bunker." Emma raised an eyebrow. "Or just a forgotten supply room." "Either way," Max said, "we're checking it out." By the end of the school day, the group had grown to 6. Max had pulled in Tim, the ever-confident, and Mia and Leah, 2 quiet girls from the art club. At 5 p.m., the school was nearly empty. They slipped through a side stairwell, flashlights in hand, their footsteps echoing as they descended. Dust coated everything in the basement. Broken furniture, old science models, a forgotten vending machine from the 90s. At the far end, they found it. A metal door. No handle. Rusted edges. Faded gray paint. Tim placed a hand on it. Cold. Max pressed his ear to the door. "It's hollow behind." He pushed. It groaned open. Behind the door was a narrow corridor lit by flickering emergency lights. Lockers lined the walls. On one was scratched graffiti, "Run." Emma stepped forward. "This isn't on any map of the school." Leah pointed at a sign, "Archivraum, Zugang verboten." Archive room, no entry. Inside, they found shelves of boxes. Some labeled 1986, 1989, 1992. Film reels. Reports. Folders. Jonas pulled out a folder labeled Fall Berger, 1989. "That's Mr. Berger," Mia whispered. "He used to teach here." "Didn't he disappear?" asked Tim. Max opened the folder. Reports. Student complaints. A journal. The last journal entry read, "They warned me. If I vanish, look in room B7. The next day, they gathered at lunch. Room B7? Emma asked. That's the old art room. After school, they slipped inside. Dust everywhere. Canvases leaning against walls. Mia gasped. This painting. It has something under the layers. They used UV light from science lab supplies. Underneath the paint were faint words. Felix knew. He saw everything. In the back cabinet, they found an envelope, photos of students from 1989. Faces scratched out. One circled, a boy labeled Felix. Another note read. Principal H covered it up. Berger tried to speak. They researched Felix. He had been expelled suddenly in 1989. No reason listed. Jonas searched old newspapers and found an article. Local student Felix beat, hospitalized after school accident. No witnesses. School declines comment. Emma grew suspicious. What if Felix was hurt on purpose? And Berger tried to protect him? Tim was doubtful. That's decades ago. Who'd care now? But then Mr. Weiss caught them sneaking into the archive again. He didn't yell. Instead, he said, "Have you found enough yet?" The students froze. "I was here in '89, he said. Berger was my teacher." In Mr. Weiss's office, the truth came out. I was 16. Felix was my classmate. He discovered things. A teacher hurting students. Felix told Berger. Berger went to the principal. Next day, Felix fell from the staircase. And Berger? Emma asked. Silenced. Forced out. The principal called him unstable. But he left notes. You found them. Why did you stay quiet? Max demanded. Mr. Weiss's eyes were full of regret. I was a coward. I thought silence would protect me. But it didn't protect Berger, Mia whispered. Mr. Weiss nodded. You're braver than we were. He handed them a key. To room G12. One last box. Room G12 was used for storage. Inside a locked cabinet, they found a single box. Inside. Berger's final letter. I failed Felix. But I won't let the truth die. Tape recording of his meeting with the principal. You're covering for him. Watch yourself, Berger. A hidden journal from Felix, describing threats, fear, and hope. Leah cried. He was just a kid. They scanned it all, posted everything to a blog titled The Forgotten Basement. It went viral. A month later, the school board issued a formal apology. A plaque was placed in the hallway. In honor of Mr. Berger, who chose truth when others chose silence. The group stayed friends. They had changed. Some ghosts don't wear chains, Emma said once. Some wear ties. Max smiled. But we're not afraid of ghosts anymore. Would you risk your reputation to uncover a buried truth from the past? If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Brain, subscribe for more English listening practice through exciting short stories. Bell, and hit the bell so you never miss a new adventure. Red Heart, thanks for watching, and see you in the next story.